Good afternoon, sir. Are you Derek Malcolm Eel?
Yes, sir.
You're charged with 2 counts of domestic assault that allegedly occurred on January 20th of 2026. Let me get this stuff kind of cleaned out of here. Got about 10 windows open. You heard me explain that domestic violence deferral to the last defendant. The complainant in this case is Cecilia Eel. She's present. Very good. In this case, it's alleged that on January 20th, you assaulted Cecilia Petunia Eel, your spouse, 2 counts. Ms. Stoll, is the offer 1 count of domestic violence with a deferral?
That's right, Your Honor.
Are you going to plead to that charge, sir?
What was it?
1 count of domestic violence with a recommendation of a probation deferral.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Anybody threaten you to get you to do that?
No.
Or promise you anything?
No.
Same thing. You were here in the courtroom when I went through Mr. Kreuzer's rights, and you were sitting there paying attention. As far as I can tell, you don't have any criminal record, do you?
No.
You never been previously convicted of any domestic assault offense?
No.
All right. Well, tell me what happened on this date, January 20th.
Mostly I was just upstairs in our room playing the game, and then a couple days before that, I got some news that some of my family members had passed away. And I was just stressed out a little bit because I've also been looking for jobs too, and I don't know, it just spiraled into me and her getting in an argument. Just
All right. Now, this was at your mother-in-law's house?
yeah,
All right. So she heard and saw some of this. You and, in fact, Cecilia was on with 911 while a lot of this was going down. Anyway, the cops came and they found you upstairs sitting on top of Cecilia. Is that correct?
no, I was sitting on the stairs by myself. Cecilia was in the front room with her mother.
Okay. Sitting on the top step. All right. And this had to do with some headphones?
Yeah, I was borrowing her mother's headphones, and Cecilia, I guess, told me to get back to her mama. And I just was on the phone call with a buddy of mine, and it just spiraled out. I thought she turned the Wi-Fi off, because all of a sudden my buddy just disconnected from the game, and I just got a little angry.
This is as bad as the other one. It's like 11-year-olds fighting with each other, but someone could get hurt here. Miss Cecil, would you come up and have a seat next to the prosecutor? Right up here. Are you Cecilia Eel?
Yes.
And you've been here all afternoon waiting, so thank you. Did you just hear what Derek just said?
Yes.
And that was on January 20th?
Yes.
Was this started about some headphones?
Yeah. What happened was I told him to get my mom's headphones back, and because she wanted them back. She asked me to tell him to get the headphones, so I did. She asked him a couple times to give them back, but he didn't listen. So I asked him, and he came back downstairs. He asked my mom to ask more time. She did. And I was cutting up vegetables, and I thought I heard him talk about me and all. That's what kind of started to I didn't know about the Wi-Fi part because I didn't connect the Wi-Fi, disconnected it. Um, Basically, we had a big argument, and
Well,
I
did he,
wasn't on the phone call with 911. My mother was, but I wasn't.
well, they could hear you saying, "Get off me," over and over again.
No.
Um, and Claire, your mom said, "Hurry up, because your daughter's getting beat up." Anyway, did he punch you or shove you or push you or pinch you?
When we started like arguing, or
Says Cecilia advised that Derek then shoved her in the chest a couple times before grabbing her arm and punching her in the face 2 times with a closed fist. Cecilia then advised that Derek punched her 2 more times in the stomach. Cecilia said she did punch him back in self-defense. And they took some pictures of some of your injuries. So at some point, did he shove you or punch you?
he shoved me, yes. So I have had anger, and it goes back and forth. So what happened was he like shoved like my shoulder, and yes, I pushed him, and then we kind of got it at it. And yes, I did punch him in the face. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, do you have any children together?
One,
Or how many children are in the home?
none.
Okay, so it was just your mom, you, and Derek?
Yes, but I had a stillborn.
I'm sorry. But you and Derek don't have any children together. Could you give her the Kleenexes?
Sorry.
You don't need to be sorry. It happens a lot. There's emotional things that happen in court. Okay, I just was concerned if there were any children around when this was going down. All right, so right now you got a no contact provision. He can't live there.
Yes.
Derek, where are you staying?
I just stay in the garage where I'm now near.
Well, that ain't good. All
Well, we were thinking about if we can get that drop. just
right,
for
well,
like-
I'm about to drop it,
All right.
but do you work someplace?
No, I'm trying to find a job. It's just kind of hard right now because we only have one car, and I'm just trying to like. I was working during this whole incident. About 2 days before that, like I was working there, I ended up getting fired.
Where did you work?
Clemens and Coldwater.
Oh, that's hard work. Pays real well.
Not really, but
Thought it paid like $19 an hour.
no, I was like maybe 17, 16,
You were doing
Um,
18 an hour, 19 an hour.
18.
You were doing
Oh.
19 an hour.
Well, they cut it back, cut it down for a couple weeks. But no, they fired me over what do you call it? Not confirming something because I fell downstairs a couple of years ago. I had a different job. I guess I was supposed to tell them about that. So they fired me over that. So I'm right now trying to find a new job.
I forgot we got that agreement.
is he here?
I haven't seen him that I know, like in security.
We're looking for Joseph Comiskey. Would you check and see if he's here? Anna in the waiting room?
Yes. I think I might have zoomed him. So I have him in person.
He's not here either way.
And I did send him a new notice because his notice had a different date. He had this morning, I believe.
I wasn't here this morning.
And that's why you told me to set it for today at 3 instead.
All right. All right. Thank you, Ms. Escamilla, for your patience. We're about to finish a sentence and we'll address your case.
Sure,
All right. Abigail, is there anything else you'd like me to know?
Your Honor, I'm not sure if this was mentioned, and I apologize if it wasn't, I just missed it. I would just add that according to the police report, the defendant grabbed the victim by the neck. When he was punching her, he punched her in the ribs and the chest multiple times.
That's what the affidavit said. She didn't substantiate that, but that's what the cop said she told her. I'm gonna let you guys back in the same house, but I've got some concerns about this. Jordan, anything else you'd like me to know?
Can I say, oh. Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
He never punched me in the chest.
You told the policeman he punched you in the face twice and then punched you in the stomach. That's what he wrote in the report. I don't know what's on the,
I thought I heard, that I punched him in the chest.
well, it said you punched him also.
Yes, I punched him in the face right here.
Okay. What does your mother think about all this? Is that you?
Yes.
You were watching this go down. You called 911. Why don't you come up to the podium? Are you willing to allow Derek back in the house?
Of course.
Okay.
All
All right. I guess that's really all I needed to know. If you're willing to let him come back in.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for being here. All right. I'm gonna do 31 days in jail, credit 1. And of the 31 days, 30 are deferred. You got jail hanging over your head. If you don't do what I ask you to do, you got at least 30 days to do. Make the fine 0. There's a $75 crime victims' rights fee, a $50 state minimum fee.
Yeah, would you waive the attorney fee so you can use that funding towards the class?
No. At some point, we got to charge people for the service they're getting. It's minimal. He was working at Clemens. Now he's not working. We'll do that. He'll have time to pay it. $480 probation oversight fee to pay for the class. I'm going to do the full DV class. No assaultive or threatening behavior. I get the impression, Ms. Ezel, alcohol or drugs were not a factor here. He wasn't drinking when this went down,
No,
and you weren't either.
no.
Alright.
I don't believe in alcohol or drugs. I don't drink
Yeah, that's what I thought.
or do drugs.
So there's a probation condition, you not do drugs or alcohol, but I don't think that's an issue here. But no assaultive or threatening behavior. No drugs, no alcohol, including marijuana. I'm gonna lift the no contact condition.
And are you ordering a 12 or 24 month?
I did a 12.
Thank you.
Hopefully you can do this within 12 months. Every month less than 12 that you complete it, you save $40. I don't think that your alcohol is an issue. That often underlies a lot of our problems. You need to grow up some, you need to deal with your anger, and you need to learn how to be in a relationship. This is like kid stuff, fighting over headphones because you're upstairs watching, playing video games.
Yeah. May I say something?
No,
Most of this too.
He said
She said
no.
no.
we're all done here with the testimony.
Okay.
All right, you can come out of the garage into the house. Your mother-in-law is willing to have you come in, and that's plus. But you can't have any assaultive or threatening behavior, or you're gonna end up doing at least 30 days in jail. All right, I'm hopeful that you're gonna do this class. You're gonna get some benefit out of it. It's gonna make you a better son-in-law, a better husband, a better person. But at some point, you're gonna need to get back to work, because you're gonna have to pay for this. I do have $400 of bond, so let's add this all up. 75 plus 50 plus 150 plus 480 is 755. Plus you have to pay for the class, but you got a $4,000 10% bond. Court keeps 10% of a 10% bond, so there's $360 to apply to this. So you owe $395. And anything less than a year saves you $40 a month. The most key component of this is the domestic violence class. So we'll send you out to the counter, and they can get you plugged into the probation. Hopefully there's somebody here that can talk to you. But I'd like you to complete the class. No contact is lifted. You guys can all go out and have coffee together if you want to. You're allowed to move back into the house. So you take that out to the counter, and they will get you plugged in with that probation.
Thank you.
Oops,
Thank you.
that goes with the top of that, Joe.